Welcome to Clayworth Cottage. This is a property that was recently featured on Grand Designs. The story behind this house is that my dad John, his wife had a stroke about 5 years ago. And sadly, it meant that they could no longer live in their previous house, which was an old 16th century manor house. We decided to build a very different, very modern, single story property. Which would help Helen's recovery from her stroke. We are situated on top of the Chilterns, so we're very near Dunstable Downs, Whipsnade Zoo. Slightly elevated position, surrounded by fields and woodland, area of outstanding natural beauty and conservation area. I have a property development business, and so my father instructed me to construct this property. Whilst we were going through the design aspects on Clayworth Cottage and working with the architects, they actually asked us whether we wanted to be on Grand Designs. And both me and my dad looked at each other questionably and then thought, yeah, why not? Let's do it. It'll be an adventure. The way we got to our design was we wanted it to be a pavilion style house, so sort of single story living. And the way pavilion style houses work is that there's a lot of counter leverage on things like stills and overhung areas where you are bringing in the inside and the outside together. As you drive down the driveway, you have this clear story glazing which makes it look like the whole roof is floating very effortlessly. Architecturally, the inspiration came from sort of these very Art Deco and modern pavilion style properties. And really, yes, it's just being able to achieve those simple, clean and straight edges where everything just tallies in perfectly. And part of that was having some large sliding glazed doors that open up onto this terrace, which will allow this to have this outdoor kitchen and allow it to have, be used for a lot of entertaining and social space. And the vision for the outdoor area was that because we've got these large glazed panels over here, the internal room feels like you are part of the outside. When you're in the living room and you look through with all the glazing open, it just seems like one big outside space. It just makes it a very sociable space where people can be in the living room, we can be cooking a barbecue, out here, we can be entertaining, we've got the sound system here, and ultimately just, it's creating another social space and an add-on to the accommodation. John is very big on cooking outdoors, and that really was, from the very offset in the design plan, was actually to have an outdoor kitchen space so that he could, he could use that in the summers and winters. On the design basis, when we were looking at outdoor kitchens, was we wanted something that would tie in with the materials of the building. We just felt that the Grillo'D kitchen worked so well with that because it blended in with the different colours within the flint work. We've got the timber which works with the cladding, and then we've got the worktops which work so well with the polished concrete floor and also the concrete fascias above us. So tying all of those details in just worked so well for us. Kevin McLeod loved it, and that was it. We met Kevin, I think it was 6 times. You're now getting into the territory of what I'm not allowed to say. Yeah. I mean, my favourite feature, of course, is the fridge, because who doesn't want to have a fridge by your barbecue whilst you're cooking food, and you need a beer, and you can go out and grab it, and just for entertaining outside, you don't have to go into your kitchen now and get a drink. It's all, everything's there for you. And then there's also extra storage for all your utility stuff. So you don't want to see everything on display. You can put all of your barbecuing gear and your gloves or what have you into that storage area. So it's really well thought out, the whole kitchen. So as a developer myself, my company Austin Worboys, we have seen a huge increase for outdoor entertainment and outdoor kitchen areas. Most properties we build now, the client's requirements are to have an outdoor kitchen. People prefer to bring people to their houses and be able to entertain them. And if you can do that summer and winter in a purposefully built outdoor space, you're going to use it all the time. You don't need to go out and everyone loves a barbecue. And yeah, they're becoming a lot more popular.